Howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly senior citizen here. I apologize for my gap and how long it's been since I did my last video. Been a lot happening in life. I've been very, very busy. Ever since I woke up this morning. Been doing a lot of running. I slept some last night. Been up since this morning. Done a lot of stuff. And then ever since, boy, 10 o'clock-ish on, been struggling with staying awake, so there you go. But it has been a while and things have changed here in the hamster household, so I wanted to show you. Not much I can show you, but I can show you the outside portions of this, so hang on here, it's transport time. There is Apple Mama's pinkies. Oh, I'm so sorry about that wire. I'm not trying to get that bloody thing in the way. Early this morning while I was trying to get other stuff done, guess who pops? Apple Mama. Look at all of her little pinkies. Boy. It's hard to count them. It's anywhere from, it could be 11 or 12. Could be, it's no more than 12, I believe. But look at all those cute little pinkies. I had to pick up one or two of them that were scattered about here and there. Because while she was a responsible mama, you know, it's her first one. And I had to pick up a couple of them here and there, but she had I'd first seen her lumbering about in the cage, and I picked her up for the morning pinky check, and I picked her up, and then underneath her there was a pinky, and I went, oh no, and I popped her back down, and then I left her alone, except that a couple hours later, you know, there was a pinky in one corner, there were 2 or 3 pinkies in a different corner, and all the other pinkies were underneath her. And in fact, if you take a look down here, there's that mass. There's more pinkies. You saw the way she just wandered over and got onto her other babies and just ignored those ones. Who knows why? So, rather than just let the little pinkies not starve, though they could end up starving if they don't freeze, because those pinkies have got to be eating almost constantly as well. Okay, Operation Pinky Rescue. Come on, Apple Mama. I don't know why you're just ignoring them. Here, they're nice and warm. They're nice and warm, so you can eat them. Don't eat them. Don't eat your mama. Don't eat your babies, Apple Mama. There. On the other hand, too, hamster babies, when given the opportunity and the space, oftentimes they don't mean to wander, but, you know, with their little stubby legs always waving around, they end up traveling. But you can see there, she's just trying to keep all of her babies covered up and warm, because, you know, you've got to keep babies warm. Pinkies! Oh, keep your babies warm, Mama. Oh, there's one. You see, that happens too. If this was out in the wild, that baby there who couldn't let go would probably not ever be seen again. Don't just walk on him. Pick up. Oh, both of those little babies. Oh, Mama. Now, Golden Mama, she's been doing a super good job ever since she finally decided that she was going to take care of him. She very rarely gets up. You know, she gets up to eat, she gets up to drink, and sometimes she gets up because, you know, she's been sitting in one place for a long time, so she needs to move. Look at all her cute little cubs. Even though she is totally golden from one side to the other, and Bobo is red and white, it looks like these little pinkies, if they survive, I mean, there's still plenty of time for her to kill and eat them all. Hopefully she won't. I mean, and there's still plenty of time for them to freeze to death. The chances of them freezing to death are much smaller now than they were. So, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, there's 8 little pinkies. There's 8 little pinkies. If they survive, it looks like they're going to be a combination of black and other colors, which is really cool. I'm going to get Apple Mama some food, because Apple Mama just decided that she needed a break away from her kids, which is okay. They're at the point now that that's A-okay. They don't need to be covered up and fed 24/7 anymore. These little guys do. You know, they're in a real danger zone for the first 24, 36 hours. And during that time, that's when they die most often. The first 36, 72 hours. But these guys have been little pinkies since for the past 4 days they've been around. So their chances of sticking around are pretty good. We'll have to see about Apple Mama's pinkies. Just as a quick interjection on that last one, I discovered that for the past couple hours, this little feller has been wiggling and alone on one side of the cage. He was underneath the toilet paper wrapper. Now, the reason that I'm doing things like reaching into my cage and rescuing babies, which is something I would suggest that you never, ever do. But in my years of previous hamster breeding, I've never seen little babies that were left off like that survive. I mean, it makes sense in the wild that if you have like a 12 baby litter, that the babies that wander off and die, well, that leaves the rest of the ones that don't wander off and die that much more food to eat. But they're in a cage, and I don't think we need to let them die just because they wander away. You know, out in the wild, she may have 12 babies, and then in the end only end up with like 4. But that doesn't mean that I have to let that happen in a cage like this. She had 12 babies, approximately. I mean, she could have had even as many as 14. And in the end, I want those 14 to grow up to be great big babies. So that's why I'm saving them instead of just letting them die. And I just wanted to let people know. And I'm going to go put this cute little pinky in with my Apple Mama instead of just dumping him onto the one side of the cage where he's been for the past 4 or 5 hours, so that, you know, he can just continue getting all colder and hungrier. I'm going to go put him with Apple Mama, and then hopefully Apple Mama is going to take care of it. Thank you very, very much
I hope you enjoyed this short hamster video. Again, my apologies for not having anything out any sooner. It hasn't been really by choice. I haven't meant to be incommunicado. I'm just good at doing things that I shouldn't be doing, like going incommunicado. If you liked the little hamsters that you saw, throw me a like. That would be awesome. That would be a really good thing. And if you like hamsters and if you like gameplay videos, then you should subscribe to the channel. I'd enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy it too. If you have subscribed, or even if you haven't subscribed, why not share the video? I'm sure that there's little people out there that would like, little people and big people too, that would like to watch videos about Hamatrons and Hamatron babies. Leave me some comments if you'd like. Leave me some comments if you wouldn't like. Oh my gosh, it's like that thing off of the old Disney cartoon. Leave me some comments if you like. Leave me some comments if you don't like. Try and figure that one out. 10 bonus points to anyone who realizes that it doesn't matter whether you guess it or not. Alright, if you want to check out those links that are in the show more section, that would be awesome. My apologies for having too many light bulbs directly behind me during this little section of the video, so that it sort of blurs out and turns me into like a supernova behind my head. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed, and you take care. I will see you on the baby hamster side. They're so cute. I wonder what Mama would do if she came back and they're all gone because I ate them.